What's up guys, I'm DK Wrestler, and in today's video I'm going to be making 5 bold predictions about Funko that could happen in 2023. So let's get right to it.
Like, comment, and subscribe for more content. Where's the notification bell?
It's to the right of you.
Oh.
So last year I did a video like this, and a couple of the predictions I made actually came true. One of them being that 2-liter, which would end up being 3-liter Funko sodas, and the 6-pack Funko sodas would be made official in 2022 from a tweet by Brian Mariotti, and that I also predicted that 2022 would be the year that Funko has the most convention exclusives in a single year, which they did that with 7 different conventions having exclusive items. So I thought I'd bring this back with 5 new bold predictions I think are going to happen in 2023 as terms to Funko as a whole. And the first prediction I have for Funko in 2023, does anybody remember when Funko stock plummeted last month from pretty much just under $20 USD to just under $8 USD? Well, I think in 2023 they are going to bounce back from that in a pretty big way. And I mean, a lot of people were talking about the fact that they think that Funko is going to close down, blah blah blah. They're never going to recover from this huge, nearly 60% decrease in their stock. However, they did pull this off definitely once before, when the COVID-19 pandemic happened. Through research I have done, they were pretty much at around, I believe, 21, 22 USD at the beginning of 2020 before the pandemic hit, which they had plummeted down to just under $4 USD. And it took them until, I believe, the middle of 2021 before they made it back to close to that number. But at the same time, they did recover from the pandemic, considering that a lot of companies, not just smaller companies, but big companies, actually suffered a lot and ended up going bankrupt because of the constant closures of the pandemic. And I think if Funko was able to manage surviving during the pandemic, then I think Funko will have no problem making their way back up in the stocks as time goes. I don't know if Funko will go back to the amount they were before the 60% decrease by the end of 2023, but time will tell. They're already up, I believe, $2 or $3 USD as of the recording of this video, so they are working their way up a little bit. They do have some work to do, obviously, with the amount of overproducing they did within the last couple of years, but I think at some point, maybe even in 2024, they will get back to that high amount of close to $20 USD as terms to their stock. The next prediction I have as terms to Funko in 2023 involves the Funko NFTs, the Pop Digital Pops. And my prediction here is that I think that the Grail piece count will change in 2023. Ever since Funko NFTs were created in 2021, we remember that the piece count for a Grail Pop was always 999 pieces, besides the one Iron Maiden Pop that was 666 pieces for obvious reasons. But I think that in 2023, that piece count will no longer be 999 pieces. I think that they are going to up the piece count as terms to this NFT, but at the same time, I could see this NFT piece count being lower than 999 pieces. I see it going up, obviously, because of the amount of people getting involved with NFTs. I don't know how big of a jump that piece count will be. I think it will still be somewhere in the 1,000 range. Maybe if they did 1,499 pieces, that way it's like 500 more pieces are being produced, and that way if some don't get claimed, then it'll be close to the actual amount that should be made for the current set of Grail NFT Pops. But I do see the piece count being lower because of the fact that Funko had announced that they are going to be expanding from Wax P and dealing with OpenSea and Ethereum, 2 popular NFT currencies that I don't really know too much about. But I think when you're dealing with that, that's where I think that if they do the same thing of, let's say, legendaries, grails, and the royalty, that the Grail piece count, because you're dealing with a more popular NFT currency, that I think the piece count will be lower than 999 pieces. I don't exactly know what it would be. Maybe it could be somewhere around the 750, maybe 500 piece mark. Who knows? But I think that that 999 piece, whether it's right at the beginning of January or somewhere in the middle or near the end, I think that 999 piece count could change in 2023. The third prediction I have for Funko as a whole in 2023 is that I think they will be overdoing the hell out of the Funko 3-liter sodas. Right in the middle of 2022, we seen the first Funko Soda 3-liter figure with Iron Giant debuting at FunCon. Then we've seen Baymax for D23. A couple were revealed for NYCC, along with some Funko Shop exclusive ones like the Wampa, and then the soon-to-be released but not released as I'm recording this video of the Hulk 3-liter soda with the Red Hulk chase. But I think in 2023 they are going to be producing a lot more 3-liter sodas, to the point to where we may see a couple of them at every single con, and especially possibly one 3-liter Funko soda drop a month on the Funko Shop. I know there's gonna be a lot, so I feel like maybe they are already starting to overdo them, but I think they're gonna really overdo them in 2023, where we will be seeing a lot more. And it's crazy because we've seen the 6-pack figures and we've seen the 3 liters. The 3 liters came out after the 6-packs, but there's already more 3-liter soda figures than there are the Funko Soda 6-packs. So I feel like 3 liters are going to be mass produced in 2023. The fourth prediction I have for Funko as a whole involves the new Spider-Man No Way Home Pops. Just recently we had the second wave of No Way Home Pops with the different villains and the main Spider-Mans as terms to Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield, Tom Holland, and all that. You guys would have obviously seen them. And as a bold prediction, I think we are going to be getting a Spider-Man No Way Home Pop for every convention in 2023. I mean, we had to wait over a year for Funko to announce a brand new wave of No Way Home Pops, which is understandable because it was Marvel's decision to not give away any spoilers and don't want companies to produce any figures as terms to the villains or the Spider-Mans until 2023. So I think because of the long overdue wait, that there's going to be a lot of Spider-Man No Way Home figures. And already that trend is kind of starting of a bunch more Spider-Man No Way Home figures, because for TargetCon in 2023 in February, even though I don't consider TargetCon as an actual con, we are getting a Pop and Tea bundle of a Diamond Collection Spider-Man Pop. So that theory is somewhat coming true already, especially with Emerald City Comic Con happening in the first weekend of March. We could see a Spider-Man No Way Home Pop be pumped there. And if it doesn't happen for every convention, I do think it will happen at least for the 3 major conventions that Funko deals pops with: Emerald City Comic Con, San Diego Comic Con, and New York Comic Con. But I wouldn't be surprised if WonderCon, especially if maybe D23 dabbles into Marvel Pops that year, and especially if they do CCXP again in December, that we could see Spider-Man No Way Home Pops released for every single con in 2023. And the fifth and final bold prediction I have for Funko as a whole in 2023, and this one is a little bit of a pill to swallow, but I think that the hype of Funko Soda figures is going to die down in 2023. I'm not going to say drastically to the point of what we had seen with Dorbs, Vinyls, and of course Mystery Minis over the years. I think that though the hype that we have seen the last couple of years will not be as high in 2023. I mean, already Funko is mass producing sodas because of them being so popular with the regular sodas, the 6-pack sodas, and especially, like I mentioned with one of my points, the 3-liter Funko Soda figures. And if they keep producing that and they keep producing these sodas, I mean, a lot of them already have become shelf setters at a lot of stores. But another reason, and probably my main reason why I think that the Funko Soda hype is going to die down, is because of the Black Panther Wakanda Forever sodas. And it's not because of that fandom, it's because those are going to be the first Funko Soda figures that have no piece counts. The one thing that made Funko Sodas really unique is the fact that each different character made had a certain piece count, and that there was only that many of that character being made. With characters being made with no piece counts, that makes Funko have the ability to just keep producing that same character over and over and over again and not have to worry about stopping making that character because they are stopping at a certain piece count. And I think this trend will definitely continue going into 2023, and with these Funko sodas that don't have piece counts, they are not going to be as much as terms to secondary market value as a lot of the Funko soda figures we see today. With more no-piece Funko soda figures being made, I don't know if many people will actually want to get that many sodas, especially when so many are being made. If they miss a stock on a certain website, it's easy for certain stores to get them again because there are no piece counts, therefore they can be made over and over and over again. You see that even with certain chase pops where at first the hype will be huge and that the secondary market's going to be high, but over time, the value of the chase pop, depending on what it is, will drastically go down. I still see chase pops to this day where they are worth almost the same price as retail pops. So that could happen with soda figures, especially with the no-piece soda cans. Anyways, guys, that's going to be the end of today's video. If you enjoyed today's video on my 5 bold predictions as turns to Funko in 2023, make sure you smash that like button, comment in the comment section below, and let me know your predictions on what you think is going to happen with Funko in 2023. As said in the little intro, make sure you press the subscribe button for more content like this video in the future, and press the little bell beside it to be notified of when that future content gets released. But anyways, guys, thank you for watching today's video, and hope to see you guys next time. 1, 2, 3, I'm out of here. Follow us on all of our social media platforms on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at A Funko Popcast. If you want to check out some of our other content that's featured on our channel, you can click either the playlist that's on your screen right now featuring previous episodes of our weekly podcast, A Funko Popcast, or we have suggested a video for you guys in relation to today's video.